Alright, you guys, we just finished up at Cracker Barrel for lunch. That's where we met up because the ladies and I live an hour away from each other. We went to Skechers real quick because they needed some new shoes for convention and Disney, and we are on the road. Let's have some fun. It's gonna be a 2-day road trip, guys. It's gonna be an adventure. It's showtime. Alright, good morning everybody. Last night we stopped in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. Because it's one of the safe places to park our RV and the cars. So my upline's husband joined us last night with 2 of the grandkids, and it was a party in the RV. So now it is Saturday morning, November 3rd, and we're getting ready to get on the road. We stopped in South Carolina, about 50 miles from the Georgia border. It is 47 degrees outside, y'all. I might live in North Carolina now, but I am most definitely still a Floridian, and I don't do this cold weather. My car needs to warm up, but I'm ready to hit the road. We are that much closer to Disney. We should be there this afternoon, so let's get going. Well, we finally made it to the RV park that we're, that half of our crew is staying at in Kissimmee, which is near Orlando. Right now we're just waiting to get the parking spot. There's the RV, my car, and then the other car that's with us for today. Yeah, so right now we're just waiting for our parking spot so that way we can get settled and then figure out what we're doing with our lives for the rest of the day. Well, at least we're here. I'm so glad that drive is over. Alright, so tonight, before I drive to my parents' house, which is like 2 hours away from here, I'm staying with the RV and the campsite, so I just want to show you guys what the campsite looks like real quick, because it's pretty freaking cool. So we got a little campsite. And Mr. Wiley's pulling chairs out of God knows where on the bottom of this thing. So this is a really big campsite. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning. It's like 8 something, almost 8:30, I think. And last night I stayed in the motorhome again. I was supposed to go see my parents in Tampa, which is about a 2-hour drive, but I was not driving yesterday after we finally got here. The drive here was terror. My back hates me, so fun story. So yeah, we're getting ready. I gotta take my upline and her 2 grandkids to go meet the other 2 ladies in our group. Gonna go drop them off at Hollywood Studios. I'm gonna drive to go see my parents. I'm supposed to go see some hot air balloon thing tonight, so we'll see what happens. On to another day, and to think I still have a week left of this interesting adventure, because that's what it's been. It's been an interesting adventure. Alright, you guys, I am hanging out at my parents' house, and we're getting ready to go to some hot air balloon thing in Tampa. I'm just playing car switcher with my dad. Just gotta move my mom's car so I can put my car in the driveway. yeah, it's been nice being home. Been home for a couple hours. We went out to lunch. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the hot air balloon thing. That's the house I grew up in. Well, it's part of the house I grew up in. Yeah, so it should be fun to see the hot air balloons and whatever else we're seeing. I have no idea. They just asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, well, okay, whatever. Alright, you guys, let's go. Good morning and a happy Monday to everybody. I'm just kind of hanging out at my parents' house down in Clearwater, Florida. I gotta go get an oil change done on the Beast today and see what other shenanigans we can get into. Probably see some old friends, but I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I head back to Orlando and get started on the Onstage adventures. So I'm super excited. I think that's Finley, one of my parents' dogs. He knows I'm out here, he can hear me talking, but he's behind that fence right there. He's a silly dog. So, alright, well, as far as Monday goes, not a bad way to start the week here in Florida. Nice and sunny, and it's warm. I'm wearing shorts. For those of you that know me, I don't wear shorts that often, except for during the summer in North Carolina because it's hot, but it's like 60, 70 degrees and I'm wearing shorts. So, pretty amazing. So yeah, let's get started on our wonderful week of adventures. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, November 6th, and I am still in Tampa for a couple more hours. Actually, probably less than a couple hours. And then I'm gonna head back to Orlando to go catch up with the rest of my team, get checked into our hotel, and pick up someone from the airport. But before I did that, I just wanted to show you this. This is where I grew up, actually. I'm at the corner of the street I grew up on. So I grew up down that road right there. But down at the end of our road, we have this. This is a bay, and over there is Clearwater Beach. I grew up in the town of Clearwater here in Florida. But that's all Clearwater Beach over there, and this is a little bay area, water area. It's in between Clearwater Beach and Clearwater proper. So I just wanted to show you guys what all that looked like, and this is why I love coming home. So nice here. Not to mention it's November. Where I live in North Carolina, sorry about the cars, guys. Where I live in North Carolina, it's starting to get colder. But here it's in the 60s or 70s right now. I'm not exactly sure, but it's still nice outside, and that's what I miss is warm Christmases. Like, we had palm trees for Christmas, guys. Come on. My mom watches this. She's gonna laugh at me because I just said that. So last night was good. It was busy, kind of. I made dinner for my parents and my brother, and then I finished up a bunch of swap stuff that I didn't get done while I was at my house. I had some cards and stuff I had to print out to put in with my swaps, and I had to finish a couple of cards for my swaps that I hadn't finished. I realized that I forgot a stamp set for a shoebox swap, but luckily my one of the ladies on my team had the stamp set I needed that's coming, and she dropped it off with my upline today. So I'll have a stamp set for my shoebox swap, and I don't have to reconfigure my shoebox swap. So that's exciting. Here in a little while, I'm going to head back to Orlando and do all that stuff. I'm probably going to check out Disney Springs. So if I do, I'll bring you guys along for Disney Springs. I'm probably not going to meet up with most of my team until later. So not sure how all that's going to work out, but I'm ready for the adventure. Tomorrow we check in for Onstage, and then we all go to Disney. We're all going to Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival. I'm super excited. I went last year with my husband on our honeymoon, and we both really enjoyed the Food and Wine Festival, so I'm glad we get to go back this year. Or I get to go back this year. Unfortunately, my husband's not with me. He's at home. So I'm excited for Food and Wine. Yeah, and then ready for Onstage. I can't wait. I get to see and meet a bunch of demonstrators that I look up to, that I've found on YouTube. A lot of them are going to be there, so I hope I get to say hi, maybe take a picture or something. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, so for now I'm just going to go back to enjoying the lovely weather and the pretty bay before I have to hop back in the car and head back to Disney. So I'll see you guys later. Good morning, friends. So today is Wednesday, November 7th, I believe the day is. Yep, November 7th. I had to look, there's a sign right there. And we are in the Orlando Convention Center. I had to move away so that way it's quiet. We checked in, got our stuff. I have a nice cute little first time badge. I've got some stuff that goes below that's supposed to hang off, but it doesn't have the Velcro stuff, so I can't put it on there. But yeah, so we are all checked in. Got this cute bag, which I will share later tonight once we get settled in our new room. Me and one of my other team ladies have to move rooms for the rest of the convention. But yeah, so this convention center is huge, and I am super duper excited. Not a good thing over there, because that's where, over there's where check-in is, and they had a prize thing, so it should be fun. Next, we are going to Epcot, so hope you guys are ready for that adventure, because it's the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. I'm aboard Explorers, it's time to go. Nemo's shooting out the lead. Oh, don't worry. It's a journey that never ends.
Where dreams come true. We welcome all of you to Epcot and World Showcase. We're gathered here tonight around the fire as people of all lands have gathered for thousands and thousands of years before us to share the light and to share a story. An amazing story, as old as time itself, but still being written. And though each of us has our own individual stories to tell, a true adventure emerges when we bring them all together as one. We hope you enjoy our story tonight, Reflections of Earth.
What's up, Stampin' Up? How you feeling today? Oh yeah, you look great. How's this side over here? Say yeah. Okay, what about this side? Say oh yeah. Guys, we got something special in store for you this morning. We're celebrating 30 years. Can you believe it? Yeah. Here we go. Anything is possible. It started with a dream. A passion made a difference and built a family. We've grown strong together. You know it's all because everybody plays a part in doing what we love. Let's get those hands.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday and it's the last day of Onstage, and well, it's the last night of this trip, because tomorrow morning I drive home to North Carolina. So it has been really awesome so far, and well, I'm gonna leave most of the reflections to a blog post that I'm in the process of writing. But before we head to the last day, which I guess is called so everything else has been Onstage Live, and today's Onstage Local. I think it's more for, so apparently, that was an incomplete sentence, but apparently usually Onstage events are like one day long and they're always on a Saturday. So apparently that's what today is, but it's for people local to this part of North Carolina, or Florida, whatever state I'm in. I already think I'm home and I'm not home yet. Oh Lord. So the cool
so grateful for Stampin' Up, for all of you, and for your influence in our lives. And we're so glad that we've been able to celebrate this special Onstage with all of you. Until next time, take care and may God bless. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday the 11th. Happy Veterans Day, belated to those of you who are watching this video. I'm sitting at a gas station in Orlando near my hotel, and I'm getting ready to go home. I was gonna drive home with the other ladies until I realized I did not pack enough medication. So I have to go ahead and drive ahead today, which is not a big deal to me. It's only 8.5 hour drive from here to where I live. And if you saw my the Victoria Marie retreat vlog that I did, you will know that I drove 17.5 hours one direction. So 8.5 hours is nothing to me. So it'll be easy, it'll be done, and I'll be home tonight, hopefully at a decent hour depending on the traffic. So yeah, let's get home. I'm ready to be home to bug my husband and my cats and to get back to regular day life. Luckily tomorrow I don't have school, so I get to just hang out and relax and put my craft room back in order. And maybe I'll make some stuff with some of the new stuff I've got. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, let's go.